Hi and welcome to the channel. For those of you new, my name is Dave and I work in financial services, and these videos will be a mixture of my journey towards financial freedom and financial independence. It will be a mixture of investment products, and it will also be videos about improving your financial well-being. Remember, if you like the videos, smash the like button, subscribe to this channel so we can grow and reach a wider audience. Now let's get into this latest video. Now this week's video is about habits to hopefully make you rich. It's not a definitive list, it's just some things will make you a much better investor. It will make you much better financially aware moving forwards. So the first thing you need to do is change your financial wealth mindset. Do you live paycheck to paycheck? Are you living beyond your means? Okay, find your reason why. Why do you need to save? Why do you need to invest? Is it to create an emergency fund? Is it to reduce stress from avoiding unnecessary bills or unnecessary credit cards? Okay, moving forwards, you should do some simple things. You should avoid keeping up with the Joneses. You do not need the latest phone, the latest car to impress people you don't know with money you cannot afford. So live within your means. And on that notice, shall we say, avoid consumerism. Okay, do you need the latest gadgets? One thing you may want to learn to do is learn delayed gratification. Before you make what we call a big ticket item, say over £100, ask yourself first of all, do you really need that product or item? Ask yourself, think about it for 24 hours. If you still need it, by all means, give it some consideration. Will you buy the product? But avoid impulse purchases. So if you are struggling paycheck to paycheck, if you are living beyond your means, ask yourself the questions, do you really need them latest products? Now, one thing you may wish to do moving forward is create some kind of a budget to track where you're spending and where your income is coming from. Ideally do it for a 3-month basis, but it will surprise you and probably amaze you of where your income is being spent. So by all means, track what income you have coming in and what percentage of your income is going on your rent or your mortgage, your car, utilities, etc. What about your social and entertaining? What about daily coffees for work? Meals every day for work? Okay, clothes items, treats for the kids. It may seem small and immaterialistic, but over a 3-month period, it will give you a great insight of where your income is going. Or it may well be your income may well be going on interest payments to service debt, credit cards, loans, some things we cannot afford. So by all means, do a 3-month basis. It will give you a wider scale of where your income is being spent. And as we said, it will greatly surprise you and it will give you some great foundations for moving forwards. Item number 2 is what we call pay yourself first. Now, whether it's on each payday or the first of the month, automate your savings. Get into the habit of paying yourself first. So before you pay your credit cards, before you pay your debts, pay yourself first. It will give you a much greater sense of purpose, whether that be a standing order to your pension or to ISAs or to emergency funds or to rainy day funds, or may well be for a new purchase for a car or a holiday. So get into the habit of automating your savings, whether it may be 5%, 10%, £100, £200 a month. Get into the habit, and once you develop a habit, it will then create momentum moving forward. But it will give you a sense of purpose, and it may well give you a lot less stress, shall we say, moving forwards, because you have some kind of emergency money. You have some kind of cushion or buffer to meet unexpected events. Item number 3. Okay, we are saying get saving, but if you really want to create wealth and riches, what you should do ideally is get into the habit of investing. In the UK at the moment, if you save in an interest-only account, a cash ISA, build aside your bank, you may well be looking to get 1% return, and inflation is running about 3%. So in effect, in real terms, you are losing money. But if you invest over the long term, as an example, the S&P 500, US based, tracks the 500 biggest shares, gives an annual compound return year on year, average of 8%. So learn the power of compounding. If you wanted to create wealth and riches and improve your financial well-being, get into the habit of investing. Now, it may well be you start small, and as you increase your knowledge, your investments get bigger. But the idea is create foundations for improving your wealth. Me personally, I pay into a workplace pension. I then save 20% each month of my net pay into my pension, my ISA, moving forward to create a long-term future for myself. Okay, so get into the habit of saving and investing. Now, item number 4 is what we call avoiding expensive debt. Now, there are two types of debt. There's what we call cheap and good debt, so such as a mortgage, where you may well be paying 2% at the most. If you've got a good fixed term in the UK, a lot of deals between 1 and 2%. It's what we call good debt, because your mortgage or your property is most people's biggest expense and biggest asset. What we may consider as bad debt or expensive debt may well be a credit card, so between 15 and 20% annual interest, or a car or a bank loan between 5 and 10%. If you have got debt, can you alleviate that debt? Can you pay it off earlier? Imagine if you did pay off your car loan early and you were £100 to £200 a month better off. How would you feel if you had that in a savings account, or if you investment, or it was created assets and it was giving you some kind of returns, whether it be bank interest or whether it may be dividend interest? So there is some good debt, there is some bad debt, but from a personal perspective, you would be in a much better position if you are making your money work for you on your terms and creating wealth and hopefully improving your financial situation, instead of paying other people for things you may not be able to afford. As we said, 80 to 90% of most cars in office workplaces, shall we say, are on finance, are on leases. They are all on debt, because people buy things with money they haven't got to impress people they don't know. So imagine if you are paying yourself first, how much greater you would be moving forwards. Option number 5, shall we say, is set yourself financial goals. Again, two types of goals, short term and long term. So short term may be 6 months, 12 months, 3 to 5 years. It may well be to create an emergency fund of £500. It may well to be your buy next car for £2,000-3,000. It may well be to pay for an annual holiday, again £1,000 to £2,000. So get yourself into the habit of creating short-term goals, and then it may well be you also have some long-term goals, so between 5 and 10 years, which may well be an example of paying your mortgage off earlier than expected. It may well be children's university funds, or an ultimate long-term goal, it may well be your retirement account, your pensions. But make your goals realistic, make them attainable. Okay, do not want to be disheartened if you're going to make outlandish goals and you've got no chance of reaching them. So start off small. It may be £500 by a set time. It may then be £1,000 by a longer time frame. And then as your momentum grows, the goals will get more specific, they will get more reachable, they will get more attainable. And on that basis, what you may wish to do, you may well track your process. Remember, it is a journey. Now, it's not all about being frugal. If you are going to reach a goal or a milestone, give yourself a treat. Go out for a nice meal, have a night away, treat yourself to a spa break, shall we say. Nothing extravagant, but there is risk, there is reward, so treat yourself when you do reach certain goals. Remember, it is a journey, and personal finance is personal to you. So make your plans, but build on those 6 steps we've highlighted in this video, and it will greatly improve your financial wellness and your financial well-being, and hopefully it will put you on a journey and a pathway to reach your financial aims. Remember, if you like the videos, smash the like button, and we'll see you again soon.